now here today, I look back and I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed.
I was a bit much.
And go wee wee as well. I finally got in a system where they can rinse themselves and go to the toilet by themselves. My morning is me, guys. So I was walking back to my car after bringing Isaac to school, and there was this Labrador puppy and his owner was walking towards me or walking past me. Now the owner was just doing his own thing, and as a dog owner I know that you don't just approach dogs, right? You don't want to get into their space. But I couldn't help but notice what a cute pup he was, and I gave the pup a big smile, and as we were crossing, the pup licked my hand. It was just like a brief moment because the pup had to keep walking, but it made my day. My happy place is B&M. Ooh. Keep walking, keep walking. We grabbed our stuff. We are currently on our way home. So yeah, just a little catch up, guys. I'm quite bad at keeping my camera on these days. All right, so last week the stories weren't there very long. I eventually took it down because I thought, I don't want this negativity to like catch on and spread and stuff. But basically for several months now, at least several months, maybe closer to a year, I've had someone that has kept making fake accounts. This person kept making different accounts to tell me that I am a disgusting person, I am not a good mom, and for the most part I've always just blocked and moved on. The first time in maybe 13 years I went and tried to contact this person. I unblocked the account and I actually messaged her, first publicly and then privately, and I said, yo, you seem to... Hang on. Yeah, so I messaged this person and I said, in a weird messed up way, in a one-sided way, we somehow had a relationship. And I said to her, if what I'm posting or just me that I am, and I'm not giving any purpose or meaning in your life, then you should just move on. Like, I encourage you to unfollow, but you seem to be so dedicated in keeping up what I get up to, and I want to say it's just not worth it. Spending your time hating on a stranger on the internet, it can't be great for you. I mean, like, do yourself an eye favor. Maybe you just need to unleash all in one go. So here I am. If there is a misunderstanding between us and you want to talk, I'm here, okay? We can talk about this. But that was pretty much the gist. And I said, I don't hate you. I know it's not my fault, but the thought of my existence gives you so much grief. It just doesn't sit right with me. For the first time, I actually followed her accounts. And of course, the accounts are all private and she's never accepted any of them. She's never read what I said. What she likes to do is she likes to make these accounts leave me massive paragraphs and tell me everything that's wrong with me, and she doesn't check these accounts again. This is something I've never done before, but I thought, hey, let's try to approach this differently. She's never replied. Maybe in the future she'll contact me again, I don't know. But yeah, that's what it was. Was it a waste of time? I don't know. I've been getting the kids on Sunday, and I will have them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evening, and then it's really Friday and Saturday that I have free, and because I'm with them again on Sunday, so it really doesn't leave me with that much time, guys. So I apologize if vlogs have been so slow. Days are with their dad, I'm gonna do this, and the reality is, because I feel like even though it's so wonderful with them, I deserve like a day to just wind down. And the other day, I do errands, I get the house ready for the kids the next day, so it just makes it a bit tricky to get anything else done. Like, I struggle to even open my laptop these days, so definitely props to you mamas that can really multitask, because these days I don't do it very, very well. Lunging around 2 big containers, 30 kilograms of sand with 2 kids. But we made it home. Are you guys having fun? Are you making a river? Do you want to play the sand again tomorrow? Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Hop, hop like a bunny, hop like a bunny, hop, hop, hop like a froggy. It's chill time. It's been the moment I sit down, yeah? I'm gonna check to see if there's a new episode of This Is Us. I totally pigged out on a microwavable meal, and then I had an ice cream. No exercising today. I'm taking a break. Oh, there is a new episode. While I watch that, Chippy, Mom actually recommended this. She has a different model. It's kind of different, but the concept is the same, and she really swears by this. You can see it's kind of like a massager, so I like to use it behind my legs. I'm making chicken noodle soup. I actually put some makeup on. I did my hair because for the past 2 weeks it's just I just didn't feel like it. It's been so heavy, and it's nice to lighten the mood with just a little bit of therapy, you know, putting on some makeup. I love my leggings. It makes my ass look fire, but I'm sick of my leggings. So I'm wearing a dress, the curtain bangs. I kind of just cut it and I just left it. I didn't really like attempt to style it until like at least a week later. I was talking to you guys on Instagram about this. Last night I started to watch Boys Over Flowers again, and when I think of Boys Over Flowers, it gives me such lovely, warm, fuzzy feelings because it was one of the first K-dramas I really fell in love with, and you guys know how obsessed I was for Lee Min-ho. So I decided to watch it again because lately things have just been so heavy, and as much as it was to enjoy the nostalgia, I only really noticed how problematic the messages and undertone was. Now here today, I look back and I'm embarrassed and I'm ashamed at some of the things I've said and casually done, and I think it just goes to show that, you know, how toxic and problematic we were conditioned to be. I mean, if you look at some sitcoms today, they did not age well. I feel like I cannot be the only one that feels this way, but I am glad that this is the generation of woke. I know people these days say that, you know, people are just too sensitive these days, but actually when you really think about it, I think it's important to not want to repeat the same mistakes. Still have a lot of work as a person, but I'm kind of glad that I'm no longer who I used to be. But yeah, so I think it just goes to show, yes, a huge part of it was we were conditioned. We were also very young, but it's important to take responsibility and be held accountable, because the things that I've said and done were definitely wrong and most likely hurt or could have hurt someone. Definitely when it comes to your circle of friends, be mindful of who you surround yourself with. Look at Domo. He went out for a really, really long walk today, so he's tired. I'm taking the dogs out on, well, like I walked every day, but I try to take them to an actual destination twice a week, so they get a really, really long walk. A few days ago, or maybe even longer, we were talking about how, you know, I was saying that I look back and I feel really embarrassed, or I cringe and ashamed at some of the terms that I've used. And then I came across these posts and I want to share with you guys. The first one I read was, I don't think a lot of people understand that no matter how progressive or well-read you are, there are always going to be moments in your life where somebody pushes back against something that's so culturally ingrained you never even considered it before. And you'll say, it never occurred to me to challenge this, but you're right. And that doesn't mean you were morally toxic before, it means you're a non-omniscient human capable of growth. Also, some prefer terms for things will change and evolve, and the terms we prefer now might eventually be considered offensive. And that doesn't mean you were a bigot at the time of using them. It means we evolved as a society and chose new terminology to reflect this change. The world will always change, and hopefully you will too. And another one I read is, remember, we are all toxic. Every single human being is capable of being toxic, has been, currently is, etc. But some people have the desire to be educated on and do better, while others will ignore any accountability and continue act the same way. Pay attention. So yeah, I don't think I need to add anything on that. That was just spot on. So the dogs and I are gonna enjoy our walk. Shall we go on a nice walk? Calm down, Domo. It's alright. You're oh. It's alright. I just get so excited. Alright, come on. So hang on. Have a great day, guys.